When you feel like you have it all figured out, you don't. The Toronto real estate market is always a hot topic and changing pretty much every day. If you're considering a purchase in the near future, you're gonna want to stick around for the details. Hi, my name's Dan Chiasson and I am a Toronto realtor with eXp Realty. I help first-time buyers get into homes despite all the craziness going on around us. If you want to know how I can help you, check out the video here or here. I can never remember where it is, and you will get all of the information you need to get started. If you like what you're watching and you want to be notified, ring the little bell, like, comment, subscribe, all of it, none of it, your call. But as long as you know the support does mean a lot. These videos take forever to make, not even kidding. And a little support goes a long way. All right, let's begin. It happened again. The Bank of Canada has hiked its key overnight rates by 50 basis points, which brings us to about 1.5%. This is the third increase just in 2022. It's also forecasted that we could climb as high as 3%. The bank says it will continue to increase interest rates to combat inflation, and they are prepared to act more forcefully, if need be, to meet the commitment to achieve the 2% inflation target. I guess let's see how that goes. It's important not to be brainwashed by the media. Yes, the rates are going up. Yes, your monthly mortgage amount will be higher. Yes, all that sucks. But you have to remember that interest rates were historically low. That low mortgage that your brother or your sister or your friend managed to get last year, that wasn't supposed to happen. So once the media is done scaring everyone and the city has a chance to adapt to all these new changes, things will resume as normal. Think about it this way. If COVID-19 never happened, interest rates may not have gone down. In fact, maybe they would have went up. Who knows? So don't pay attention to rates. Hell, don't even pay attention to prices. The important thing is to do some math. Find out what you're comfortable paying each month, and your mortgage broker will crunch the numbers to work in your favor. Cool? Cool. Let's move on. I brought some good news to you today, buyers. Yeah! Sorry, sellers. This channel really isn't for you. Homes are coming down in price. Home prices are coming down. The opportunity out there right now is incredible. And by incredible, I mean that they didn't exist a few months ago, and this is huge. We're going into offers without conditions. We have the ability to negotiate the price down into our favor. Homes aren't selling on offer dates, and they're sitting on the market. And the great thing about it is that there's a lot of choice out there right now. I am working with some clients that literally get to choose which property they want to live in. A couple months ago, you didn't have a choice. You had to buy whatever was available or whatever was within your budget. The biggest issue with this is that there's no way to know what the bottom is. People continue to wait on the sidelines for prices to hit bottom, but once everybody realizes that we're at the bottom, it's too late. Because that's when everybody's gonna jump in, it's gonna increase competition, it's gonna increase prices, and then we're back to where we started. Let's talk numbers. If you don't like numbers, feel free to skip ahead. You know what? I'm only kidding. Stick around. Don't go anywhere. Please, don't go. The average price for a home in Toronto, as recorded in May, was it was just over 1.2 million. That's a $20,000 dip just since April of this year. And it's an $80,000 dip since March. So prices are coming down, baby. But even with this decline, prices are still up 10% since last year. So if you're a seller and you decided to stick around, you're still making money. So let's dive in a little bit deeper. Detached homes are averaging out at about 1.9 million. Semi-detached homes are selling on an average of 1.4 million. The average price for a townhouse is about 1.3 million, and condos are selling just under $800,000. So what does all this mean for buyers anyways? I can't stress this enough. This is a huge opportunity for buyers, and it has nothing to do with the price. Sure, prices are still high, like I mentioned earlier, but what's different right now is if you're a buyer and you're ready, whatever the reason is for your purchase, if you're ready today, now might be the best time for you to get into a home because it's possible. So what does this mean for sellers? This is still a great opportunity for you. And I know that I was saying that this is a great opportunity for buyers, so how can this possibly be a great opportunity for sellers, right? But most sellers still have to buy a home. Okay? If you were a seller a few months ago, you would be benefiting from crazy prices and your property would sell very quick. But then there was nowhere to go. But what's happening right now is homes that are above average, they're nice, they're clean. These are the homes that are in high demand still for buyers. So there is still a chance to get pretty decent money. Sure, you're not gonna get $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 over asking. You might not get 20 or 30 offers on your property. And to be honest, it might even take a little bit of time. But the opportunity that exists right now for both sides was not something that was available before and might not be something that will be available in the future. For those that are interested in how this is going to play out for the rest of the year, we are expected to have interest rates rise even further, which could match or even pass pre-pandemic rates. How will this impact the market? I personally think that prices will continue to drop into the summer months, but don't expect this to last forever. Once we adjust to these new rates and buyer activity resumes, we still have a housing supply issue, which could bring competition and increase pricing back to the market. And there you have it. If you have your own predictions, let me know about it in the comments. Let's chat about it. And as always, if you see value in my channel, like, subscribe, ding the little bell, or leave some feedback. And if you want to chat about how you can get into the market, I provide in-depth new buyer training. You can get started by downloading the guides in the description of this video below, or by booking a one-on-one consultation with me, also in the description below. You can also check me out on Instagram at Dan Real Estate. I post daily tips and tricks and fun videos for new buyers looking for some quick, bite-sized education. For those that stayed to the end, thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you in the next video. And remember, when you work with Dan Chiasson Real Estate, you're almost home.